All right, I think this is page 4. Yeah, page 4. All right, so on page 4, it's really similar to that last page, page 3, except you're going to be doing a lot of factoring out the GCF, starting with problem 21. So like on 19 and 20, that's going to be just like those other ones where you'll set up your two cases. Whether it's a 2x and a 3x or a 1x and a 6x. On 21, though, you're going to start by factoring out a 3 because they all three have a 3 in common. All right, so it would be an x squared there, and the 15x would become a 5, and the 18 would become a 3. All right, and then you would just factor this expression. I think using, just the normal cases because now it's a leading coefficient of a 1. And then on 23 and 24, looks like you would factor out an x on those. All right, so you would just take an x away from each of those. Now, on number 28, I'm going to look at this one because it looks pretty crazy. And 29 and 30, if you're wanting to try those. All right, let's look here. They all have a 5 in common, so I'm going to factor out a 5. How many x's here? 1. This one has 2, 3. All right, so I can only factor out 1x, and they all have a y squared. So I can factor out a 5x y squared. All right, so the first term is going to become a 2, and it'll be an x squared. So that way I have x and x squared to give me x to the third power. Then it's a minus 5x, and then a minus 7. Yep. You would want to, distribute this back in just to kind of make sure that you factored out that you factored it out right. So now I'm just going to take this, the one that's in parentheses, and I'm going to factor it like so. It's got to be a 2x and an x. And then these other numbers, they have to be a 1 and a 7. So I could try the 1 and the 7 like this, but this isn't going to work out. This is going to give me a 14x and a 1x. With a 14 and a 1, I cannot make a 5 that's in the middle. I can't make that. So it's probably the other way around. Okay, it's probably the 7 here and the 1 there. Yep, this is going to do it. All right, I'm going to try my plus here and my minus here and see what works out. This is a negative 2x, and the other one is a 7x. That gives me positive 5x. I didn't want positive 5x. I tell you, I didn't want positive 5x. I just wanted negative 5x. So I'll change that to a plus, and this one I'll change to a minus. And that'll do it. Of course, that's still there, technically. All right, that's it for page 4, and I think that is it for the rest of these total. All the rest of these are going to be, similar to the ones we've already covered. It's just kind of a mixed bag. All right, that one looks like you want to factor out a 3 first. So, all right, that'll do it. Good luck out there.